So thank you for your cooperation. Where are you from?
We live in Los Angeles, California.
And is it your first time to come to Japan?
Yeah,
it's
our
our
first time.
What brings you to Japan?
It's actually our honeymoon.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome to Japan.
Thanks so
Thank you.
much.
Why did you choose to come to Japan for like honeymoon?
He picked it, really.
I've heard like really amazing things about it, especially like for food and like tourist attractions. We thought it made sense. It also like wasn't really expensive to do it compared to other places. So, and we heard this time was a good time to come. So,
What do you want to do in Japan?
We're spending 5 days here, and then we're going to Osaka and Kyoto.
Oh, good.
But I feel like it's mostly just eating. It's what we're most excited
Yeah.
about,
Oh.
like trying all kinds of foods and
Food.
restaurants and stuff.
What is the food list in Japan?
other types of food that we don't have as much in America, at least like in where we live in Los Angeles. Yeah, we really don't even know. So we're just gonna try to explore and then like walk into places we find interesting.
So what is the impression of Japan before coming to Japan?
Well, we were so excited for how clean it was going to be because Los Angeles is pretty messy. All the public transportation and how easy all of the trains and everything are. And yeah, so far we're impressed.
You should see Los Angeles. It's very,
Yeah.
very not clean. And there are worse places in America than Los Angeles for cleanliness too. And then also just, you know, how people kind of act on the subway and trains and stuff is very different too, we feel. Not during rush hour. It's much more organized,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Or even like when you take flights in America,
Yeah.
there's like boarding groups. And everyone just tries, like somebody who has like D boarding group, they just try to put their ticket on with the A boarding group.
And they
like,
cut in front of you
cut in
and they
front
don't
of you
like
and
form a
stuff.
line, so it's just all
Yeah.
chaotic.
Yeah, here everyone follows the rules.
What surprised you in Japan other than cleanness and organizing something?
Well, we didn't expect it to be this hot this time.
Yeah.
The thing is that it's actually not that hot for us, but it's a lot more humid. But we knew that in the forecast, so we were
Yeah.
prepared for that.
Lastly, can you give some messages for the people who want to come to Japan?
Get Subway Pass on your phone first. You
Yeah.
can't use your credit card on the pay thing.
It took us a while to get onto
So-
the subway, but now we've got it figured out.
Get it in your digital wallet. That's our one piece of advice so far.
Yeah. We'll have more pieces of advice.
Yeah,
you know,
if
in
we
a
see you
couple
at the
days.
end. Yeah.
Yeah, if we see you again.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for your cooperation.
No worries.
Where are you from?
Ireland, Belfast and Northern
Ireland.
Yeah.
How long does it take to Japan?
So it connected in Abu Dhabi and I think it's 22 hours altogether to get there.
22
Yeah.
hours. It's almost a day.
Yeah.
Is it your first time to come to Japan?
Yeah.
How is Japan?
It's completely different than I expected. Maybe not here, but it's a lot calmer than I expected. I think I
Okay.
thought everything would be like this. But yeah, really chill and fun.
For me, it's a bit different because I was in like Southeast Asia for 2 months before this, so I was expecting it to be different but similar, but got here and it was very different than what I had before. Still cool, still quite fun. Enjoyed it so far.
What did you expect of Japan?
More before you go, everyone who's been goes. It's such a culture shock. It's so
Yeah.
different. You know, get ready for it, be prepared, and then you get here and you're like, yeah, I have no idea what all the letters mean and all the language means, but a lot of it's still similar enough to what you've experienced or seen before that you can figure it out.
Less of a culture shock and it's big city vibes. You know, you can get around very easily and it's cool and very friendly people.
So how long have you been in Japan right now?
I've been 3
Oh, 3
days.
days.
I've been close to 2 weeks, so I was in Nagoya before this.
F1.
Oh yeah, I was there for the Formula One. It was fun.
What brings you to Japan?
I don't know, something different. I've never really left Europe, been to America once, but it's the furthest afield I've been. I just thought it'd be cool. And everyone in Ireland at the minute seems to be coming to Tokyo.
Yeah.
It's very popular at the moment, so jumped on the bandwagon again.
I think I know about 4 or 5 different groups of people who've been to Japan this year alone,
Yeah.
or are going to Japan. So, like, I know people who are going in like November. Yeah, I think because after COVID, it was one of the last sort of countries to open up. Suddenly, people could go, so it really became popular this year.
Pent up demand.
Yeah.
Is Japan on your like bucket list?
Yeah, it was for me.
No, my friends who've done it before me hate me for the fact that I'm here and they're not.
Yes, very jealous.
Speaking of culture shock, what surprised you the most?
Probably how hot it is. 'Cause
Yeah.
I just, as I said, I've just come from Southeast Asia where it's quite hot, and I expected, oh yeah, this is going to be a lot nicer.
I was pleasantly surprised at how not different it was, to be
Yeah.
honest. Different, but like, it's very hard to describe. It's like back to that culture shock thing that everyone told you it was going to be so different, and it is, but it's all very normal at the same time. How like there's pockets of places that are super busy kind of within the city, but then other areas that are still well within the city that are really calm and tranquil, and kind of peace from the hustle and bustle, which I thought was really cool.
Coming from Ireland, the UK, it's, you know, we have public transport, it's just not great outside of London.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's really good for getting anywhere you want to go.
It's so easy as well.
Yeah.
And every station is numbered, which is so
Oh,
easy.
so
Yeah.
easy.
Having to remember names of everywhere, trying to remember connections and everything, it was really cool.
There are a lot of trains, but most train comes on time, right?
Yes, definitely.
It's surprising, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're definitely not used to that.
So did you go to only Shibuya?
Akihabara.
Akihabara.
And I was in Shinjuku before this as well.
So yesterday was my first day of really being out and about after jet lag, and then this is our second stop. But yeah.
Where are you going to in Japan?
So I think we're going to Kyoto.
Ah,
We're going for 5-6 days. We've booked one hotel our entire time, and then I have like 2 weeks left after that, and we're going to make it up as we go along.
Yeah.
do you come back to Japan after going back to your hometown?
Oh, definitely. I would come back, yeah.
Yeah.
Just look for an excuse to come back.
I'm just like, how do I get a job?
Get that 6-month visa.
All right, let's wrap that. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very
So thank you for your cooperation. Where are you from?
The Netherlands.
Is it your first time to come to Japan?
Yes.
What brings you to Japan?
I think we were discussing where to go on holiday, and we both had Japan on our bucket list. But we wanted to go for longer, not only Tokyo, but be able to see more of the country. And then we had the opportunity to do that this year.
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
Being here for 1 month and then traveling across mostly
Wow.
the south and the middle. So 9 different cities.
Which cities?
Kyoto, Osaka, Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Nakone.
Ah,
Nakone.
Nagasaki.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nagano. We're going to the Alps as well.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah.
So what is your impression of Japan before coming to Japan?
I think technological advanced, I would say. Very structured,
Neat, clean.
polite.
Yeah, also beautiful culture and
Yeah.
temples, and yeah, we really like to visit them as well. Yeah.
So far, it's exceeding expectations, I
Yeah.
think.
Is it like change your impression after coming to Japan?
I think it's comparable with what we thought, but it's even more beautiful.
What surprised you the most in Japan?
First day that we arrived, we were like impressed immediately, so that's good. How structured everything goes, I think that didn't really surprise us, but it's to see in real life, it's way different from what we expected, so that's nice. I think in the Netherlands we're also structured, but way less. So that's also nice to see that people are standing in line for trains, and
We're structured, but
everything goes
a little bit more chaotic
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
Just
People
keep
are way more
structured.
polite
Yeah,
and
yeah.
think about each other.
Yeah.
I think that's really nice. Yeah.
What is the things you're most excited about in Japan?
I think Tokyo, but we're already here.
Yeah.
I would say also, well, besides Universal Studios, because I really want to go there as well.
Yeah.
And then maybe Kyoto, because of the, I think the lot of temples that it has and cultural parts.
And also in general, the food itself.
Food.
Very good fish. Yeah, we really like to eat that. So
Sushi,
yeah, sushi.
ramen.
Are you familiar with Japanese food?
Yeah,
We eat sushi back home, but I'm not sure if that's like
it's good to compare it to
If we
what
can
you have
compare
here.
it.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. So thank you for your cooperation. Where are you from?
We're from California.
Is it your first time to come to Japan?
Yes.
First time.
What brings you to Japan?
We wanted to see it for a couple of years, and then we finally bought the tickets and booked it. We were talking about it since pandemic time.
We were thinking about like even pre-pandemic to go visit to Japan, and then everything got closed and Japan was closed and all the travel restrictions and so on. So finally we're like, hey, you know, we talked about it so much, let's just go. So
We are quite fascinated how Japan combines, like, it's very modern country, and at the same time, A lot of cultural heritage seems to be preserved. We're visiting 3 different spots. So Tokyo is our first spot. Then we're going to Kyoto and then to Osaka.
What do you want to do in Japan?
We always try to go like see a little bit of everything. So we always try to see cultural heritage as well as just, explore things, how things are working differently, try food.
Lots of food.
Lots of food. So
Yes.
it's a little bit of everything. So like we go to museums, we go to tourist attractions. And sometimes we just go. We like see something interesting.
Well, this intersection was on our list. Then we are also going to see Ramen Museum in the Yokohama area.
Yeah.
Then we also have Electric City on the list as well. So I think it's major tourist attractions.
If we see something interesting, we go see something interesting. It's like yesterday we went to the Buddhist temple, and then I saw the Tokyo Sky Tree, and I was like, hey, it's not that far. Let's go see what, like, the whole observation tower. It was really amazing experience just to see entire Tokyo, and we were there in the afternoon, so it was amazing view.
It got dark.
Yeah, and it got dark and all the lights going on. It was quite amazing.
So speaking of food, what types of food do you want to eat or excited?
I was excited about sashimi. Then we tried Japanese beef bowl yesterday. Then, as I had mentioned, we love ramen, so ramen is definitely on our list.
Yes.
Then I have also read about this famous street where restaurants specialize. It's like a pancake batter mixed with different meats, seafood, and vegetables. It's on the island.
Okonomiyaki?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Have you eaten okonomiyaki?
We haven't tried
No,
it.
not yet.
No.
If you have time, we treat you guys
Us?
for lunch.
Oh, we can. We're free to go. Yes, let's go.
If we have a local guide, I can't say no to that.
So lastly, can you give some messages for people who want to come to Japan?
Oh, and get cash. I'm a little bit surprised
Yes,
that credit
get
cards
cash
are-
money.
because we were more used to not using cash at all, especially after a pandemic in the United States. It's definitely unusual, I would say.
Yeah,
I mean, so far it's been good, but still, even
Yeah.
like the tickets for the subway and stuff like that.
Yes, we have met nice people.
Yeah,
Yes,
everyone is super friendly, and they're trying to help. Like when we're just like
In the subway, when
looking-
we were like looking lost, we had people come up and asking us like, "Oh, where are you trying to go?"
which
And we
station,
tell them
and
they're
we're
like,
"Oh,
"Oh,
this
like go
station,"
there,
and
that
that's-
platform." We're like, that happened to us twice today, actually.
People definitely
We looked
very
lost.
nice and trying to help. We're obviously looking
We're-
tourists.
So thank you so much.